streaming.
Chocolate is starving, acting manager. Throw out any fantasies of getting a lunch break. Oh, God, she's a fucking dictator.
Yeah, Jesus.
Good morning, cashier. Kid, you both sleep well? Oh, God, if only she knew. Yeah. Yes, my head is much clearer now.
I feel as though the world changed colors. All of creation shines radiantly, and I emerged reborn.
Quite the exaggeration.
It was an exaggeration. Shigure-san, are you alright? You seem somewhat tired. Of course, I'm just fine, Phrase. By the way, Bridget-san, there's something I would like to ask you.
Oh, okay, in that case, let's go in the kitchen. I appreciate some help making the cakes and set it up for breakfast. And I'll come too. Cash, I want you and Phrase to get the shop ready for opening. Huh? I think the roles are reversed here. Mentor says so, and there must be something behind it. Alright, then alright, Phrase, let's start by sleeping outside.
Okay.
The two of us worked in silence, cleaning up the outside of the shop and setting up the sandwich board. What's wrong? Boy.
Oh, no. Thank you for carrying the sandwich board out.
It's a tad heavy, but then again, if it was any lighter, the wind would knock it down.
I'm glad that we get to work together like this.
Have you always worked solo?
Yes, Pastier is always in the kitchen or at the counter, and I'm always outside or attending the seating for customers. It's a breath of fresh air doing the same job in the same place with someone. It's somewhat fun.
Is everything alright back there?
Yeah, they're talking about something like business stuff. I don't know.
Well, I shouldn't be talking about it so loud. I've been in this line of... Wow. I've been in this line of work for much longer, but you'll be way more diligent than I'll ever be.
You put painstaking detail into your work. I'd like to learn by your example.
Really?
Granted, I oftentimes see you spacing out.
Ugh.
You have a lot of time on your mind, a lot of things on your mind that you need to sort out a moment, right, Cash-san? Bastian told me some of the details.
Yeah, but there's no reason to space out in the middle of work.
I will work to pick up the slack.
I'm not sure what I should say. I feel somewhere between apologetic or pathetic. Of course, I'm more grateful than anything, like that goes without saying.
Hey, you get your best in baking cakes, so I want to help support you where I can. I really love cakes too, after all. The cakes that Pastier make fill me with joy.
Same here.
Sorry, dogs. Yeah, sit here.
That was me.
Oh, oops.
Suddenly I remember something. Oh, baby Phrase!
Sniff, sniff.
Hey, what's the matter?
Want help? But I'm too short to reach.
Oh, not really an issue I can solve. I guess kitten isn't tall enough for kitchen work. Don't worry, cat girls get big and tall fast. Have some cake and cheer up. Plus, you're in luck. This is where the passier who can make the world's tastiest cake works.
I love cake.
I know, I love ass too. Oh, you mean cake. Oh, you do? I love cake myself. That's why I'm training here.
Training?
Yeah, I'm having her teach me how to make cake. Though I'm still not good enough to make anything to brag about. Have some if you like. I'd make some macaroon la fraise for you.
Fraise?
Did he unintentionally name her?
Yeah.
That's right. Fraise is French for strawberry.
Oh.
Now I got something to make fun of Amaya about again.
Yeah.
When she comes back, should we call her Fraise because of her hair?
Yeah.
I'm gonna text her that.
Oh, so yummy.
Telling her Fraise equals strawberry. You are a Fraise bean. I swear to God, I'm a good troll sometimes.
Yeah.
Should I take a picture of this and say small bean time?
Yes.
She reminds me of Riri when she was little.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's so yummy. Thank you, Oni-san.
God, I haven't heard that since Ditzy Demons.
Yep.
I don't know how long you're going to be here for, but if it's okay with you, then why don't you try helping around the shop? If you do, you'll be able to deliver the tastiness to everyone else.
I will.
Appreciate it. I'm not going to be much... I'm not going to be here for much longer.
What is the matter?
Oh no, just a little trip down memory lane. Actually, I lived together with you, Fraise, albeit just for a short while. You were super small back then, and it was a really short time. I don't think you remember. You've been smart ever since you were a kid. I think she remembers.
Yeah.
Huh?
Actually, I do remember. I remember that you used to live here.
Oh, you do?
I'm sorry. I realized right when we met, but
Dang, you should have told me.
well, you seem to have more pressing matters to attend to. I just remember. That's all.
I see. Now that she mentions it, we only interacted a little when she was still a baby. It was so minor, and even I forgot about it until I met her. Then again, I appreciate that you do remember. Like Petra's Farms, they always remember.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you again.
Same to you, Cashew-san.
Amaya just went, ah. I start wiping down the window. She's staring. I can feel her staring at me intermittently.
Yeah.
We have a little break between lunch and dinner time. Dinner.
Dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner tonight. A late lunch break. Lunch breaks? What are those?
What's for dinner?
I volunteered to prepare food.
Brother, your cookie is extremely delicate.
Oops. That was my first time eating Japanese food in a lifetime. That was a delight, Cashew. I don't inquire for details, but I assume that Mentor has stayed in Japan in the past. She held the chopsticks perfectly and even knew how to hold her soup bowl. Why are you looking for clothes at the soup store?
I love that. Okay, you don't have to yell. That is a pinnacle of comedy.
Here's dessert. Since you all want Japanese food, I made this one that fits the theme. My, oh my. This green tea Mont Blanc, is it? I was curious how it would taste.
It is wonderful, brother. A green Mont Blanc?
Does it strike you as odd? I also made these if you like.
Oh.
Oh, macaroon on the fraise. Yes, I had a little trip down memory lane, so I figured I'd try making them again.
Wow, they're so adorable, brother. Thank you so much.
Amaya just asked, who's that cat girl? Phrase when she was a baby. I had to fill her in on stuff.
Yeah.
Does she deserve a pet?
Yes.
Is that shaped like a cat?
Uh,
Oh, she's crying. What's the matter?
whatever's the matter?
Phrase? Vase?
Oh, Nissan.
Oh, God. What?
I'm sorry. Oh, Nissan's macaron. I remembered this entire time. The entire time I've been wanting to eat it again.
Have you been keeping that to yourself? Keeping that from telling Cashew? You're just hot-headed as he is.
Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to see you for so long, Oni-san.
Oh, I guess that old theory that she might not be coming back has been thrown out the window.
Yeah.
I would have made it right away if you just asked.
You must have thought you were being a mother if you asked, right? Right. You made macaron a la fraise for me when I was crying, back when I was still a child. I've always looked up to you and helped out in the shop because of that.
Well, you always look to me because you're always so small. Ow! Then once she came the cat girl here, she'd always say she wanted to help out around the shop and even made her name Phrase. If memory serves, a cat girl picks their name when they're 3 months old, so that's when she came here, right?
I know you're really busy right now, so I decided I didn't say anything about me. But now that I've eaten the macaron I've dreamt about, I just can't control myself any longer. It's fine, Freeze. You needn't to contain yourself so badly. Brother understands.
Of course, thank you very much for remembering me. Also, I appreciate you helping out Mentor in such big ways.
Oni-san.
I haven't heard that since State Stevens. Good God. That's coming out next week.
Yep.
You ready to you ready to explore Gnome's blowhole? I hope to fucking God that route unlocks everything else.
Yeah. I hope so too.
But what scares me is the size of it. It's not that big of a game.
Yeah.
Unless it latches itself to the main game, because you do need the base of the game in order for the game to even work.
Yeah. I've never forgotten. I forgot you for making me macarons when I was crying. I was so happy, but I couldn't say that. And by the time I knew what farewell was, you had.
Sorry, by the time you came, I was only scheduled to go home.
I never thought the two of us would reunite.
I'm just as surprised. You got so big, I almost didn't recognize you.
Did you keep my promise to you?
You sure did, isn't that right? Incredibly well. Phrase has been an excellent help to me this whole time.
Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Ev. Hey, please. I'm so glad for you. Yes. Yes. Oni-san?
Yeah?
Would it be alright if I coach you Oni-san again? Just like old days?
Of course it would.
Anyone who appreciates brother is a friend of mine's phrase. Right. Although I don't think I'm quite on the same level as you, Shigeru-san.
Oh, kitty cat. You need please observe. Come down, be honest with yourself.
Who's holding the pussy?
What?
I heard kitty.
Yeah, because my dad was trying to open the freezer door. My cat was trying to get a drink.
No, really, I'm telling the truth.
If you act now, then I will throw Ed's sleeping brother Bombay as a special gift.
What? What is a sleeping?
Hey, Shigeru. Hey. Today's lunch break ends up being a little longer than usual. Hey, Doc.
Big trouble, Oni-san. There's a line outside.
No shit, it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
Oh, we got even more customers we did yesterday. It's looking a lot like Christmas. Over here.
This shop has been a popular spot amongst those in the know. A social media presence seems to have sparked a bigger flame.
Don't talk like you didn't start it.
My apologies, I never thought it would prove this effective.
Shigeru-san, I think you may have overdone it.
What are you even saying, Freeze? I am not the only cause here. You have become the hot topic yourself. Look, right here, see?
Shigeru holds out her cell phone to reveal a line of comments praising Phrase. There are even some customers saying that they explicitly coming to see her, most likely standing in that line outside.
No way. I can't. I don't look like that. I don't look like. I don't like being the. I don't like that. I don't like being the center of attention.
Everyone is like that at first. You will come to like it in time.
I don't think I'd like turning out like you, Shigeru.
Freeze?
Shigeru, Phrase, save the chit chat for later. Let's get working so we can keep these customers waiting.
Right.
Very well, Oni-san. I'll do my best.
Gotta do the cooking by the book.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're all out of ingredients. Guess we'll have to close up shop. Son of a bitch. Knock the pill bottle over.
It turned into more of a photo session towards the end.
Cameras are scary.
Don't worry, you'll gradually come to like it.
I'm gonna take it easy. I'm a tad tired. Now, guys, ignore that delivery driver in the back.
Oh, hi, Amaya.
I'm back. Is it still going?
Yeah.
Or are you guys
Yeah.
done?
We're not done yet. It's still early.
Yeah.
Let me reset the screen.
No. Oh. Okay, because it was fine that time.
I'm back with red hair, and no, I'm not a fucking strawberry.
You not Phrase?
I guess.
So you're a red angry bean. Got it.
No, I'm not. I'm not a ring bean. Shush.
Thank you for the fine service. I will take care of cleaning it up.
I am Big Bean.
Ha! You're funny. You missed the part. You missed the part where essentially Cashew was essentially petting Shigeru, and she did some not so nice things on the bed.
Oh, I missed a sucky.
No,
she just wet it a lot.
Oh,
like to
okay.
the point where it stained the damn sheets.
Yeah. Because she even right out just said it was all just sweat.
Sure it was.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so
so the person who
will
dyed
I.
my hair.
What?
Oh, sorry. The person who dyed my hair gave me a Hasbin Hotel pin, a button.
Ooh.
I have a DDLC pin on my table.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a homemade one. It's of Tatsuki.
Ooh.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Are you okay?
My foot got stuck. Shut up, Parker.
Holy shit.
Please leave the cleanup to us, Pastia.
Don't make me make fun of the small bean.
No! Stop! Parker, stop being an asshole.
It was not me.
Thanks to all of you. Alright, clean up the kitchen. I'll leave the counter and storefront to you guys.
Oh, by the beach.
Understood.
Oh, yeah.
Understood.
Oh, yes, Phrase now calls Cashew Oni-san.
Oni-san.
Because it was revealed that, Cashew actually knew Phrase when she was a baby.
Oh, really?
And she named herself after the treat that Cashew made for her when she was crying.
Which is macaron a la fraise.
Oh,
Which is a strawberry macaroon.
this is why you guys are calling me a strawberry.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are assholes. I warned Parker that I was gonna fight him if he doesn't stop making fun of me.
Good luck. Fight it out in the sheets. Not here. As a clean Phrase addresses Shigir.
Excuse me.
Don't I have your permission to clap your brother's cheeks? Don't you mean it's the other way around? No. I got a rolling pin.
What is it?
At lunch, I was so overcome with emotions that I blurted that out, but...
Amaya. She gone. Oh, she's muted. Oh.
What's up? Sorry.
Why did you mute yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're part of this now. Now you're part of the conversation.
Back.
Were you here? Were you here when I mentioned that possibly Cinnamon started the anal thing with a rolling pin?
Oh, hell no.
No, she wasn't here for that part, was she, Parker?
Oh.
I was still dyeing my hair. It took like 4 or 5 hours.
You went from a pale bean to a red angie bean.
Stop! I'm not Ingy.
Blurt out.
Blurt out what?
I asked Cashew-san if I could come Oni-san.
Oni-san.
Oh, Maya, Ditsy Demons DLC next week is confirmed. Next week.
Nice.
We get to have fun with Gnome's blowhole.
Ew.
Or Ren's blowhole. Wait, Amaya has that. Wait, should Amaya voice Gnome? Yeah, because we said we'd give her the secondary characters.
No.
The
I'm about
pets.
to make a huge noise. I'm gonna put myself on mute, okay?
Alright.
Okay.
Remember, as we said as a joke before the whole DLC came out, oh, she should voice Gnome and the fucking dog.
Yeah.
I'm not doing gnomes. I'm not talking to myself again.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you want to do it.
I mean, you just had to do the Tristan voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think I can do that one?
You want to touch my blowhole, Ren?
You wanna touch my blowhole?
Well, at least it'll be warm and moist.
Just like my ass.
Could be.
You were absolutely adorable when you want love and attention. Just like my ass.
That's not the point. It's just you're the real younger sister. Plus, you seem to be more abnormally have an abnormal love for him.
Azuki, when Phrase comes back with
Abnormal
Cashew.
love, just like my ass.
Azuki, when Phrase comes home with Cashew. Oi, who is this cunt?
Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, now she's
Oi,
back.
oi, oi.
Well, that was a short break.
If you're asking me, if you're asking me if I love my brother, then I absolutely love him.
You guys are lucky I'm in a good mood right now.
I guess it's going to be
Yeah.
short-lived with all these jokes.
Why am I the center? I'm the joke.
Yes, right. So, you don't dislike the fact that I'm calling you Oni-san?
Phrase is taller than Shigir. Not by much, though, but like an inch.
Huh?
Why would I?
Now he has two cat girls calling him an Oni. He has Coconut and Phrase.
Yeah.
Boy.
I was about to say, if you, I was gonna say, you did finish with Oni-san. You said call him an Oni, so he's the demon then. Okay.
Huh? Oh, because
Phrase, you absolutely love Brigit-san's cakes, don't you?
oh yes, of course.
What about you heard the customer saying, "I love the cakes from this shop"? Doesn't that make you happy?
What were you saying, Amaya?
Yeah. What's up?
You gotta commentate with us.
I am. I'm mostly admiring the background, though. It's so pretty. Look at that.
Not commentating. You haven't said a single word.
Pretty much.
Well, mostly I've been commentating how you guys are making fun of me right now.
That's the only way to get your attention.
Honestly, Phrase looks really pretty. I love her, like her cotton candy pink color. Her
Yes.
eyes reminds me of the Aurora Northern Lights.
True.
Oh, boring.
Was that good enough?
No.
Oh man.
Well, yes, it does.
Creepers. Oh, man.
Oh man.
Keepers. Where'd you get those keepers?
In the same principle, I am happy when I'm able to share a splendor of my older brother.
Fun fact, I told my friend I'm happy I failed my math exam. He's like, what do you mean you're happy? He's like, I failed better than I thought I would. My goal was a 30 and I got a 57. I literally skipped questions I had no clue how to do. I just skipped it. I didn't want to bother. Why put any effort if I don't know it?
True. I love brother, but I also love cat girls. That is why I want to support you and how you feel.
Support me?
More importantly, brother seems to love cat girls himself.
Shut up, Shigeru.
Oh, Sam.
Now that you mention it, you have 6 cat girls at your house, don't you, Shigeru-san?
Cash is just giving her a fucking look like, don't you say it.
There.
Indeed, and their own brother's cat companions.
Huh?
I said, she's like, huh?
Huh?
I said all 6 are his cat companions.
Nanny the pig.
Everyone started sharing the other's love.
What is this, communism?
Parker.
This is an 18 plus channel, Amaya.
Yes, this is our channel.
Right.
The national
of course.
anthem of the West Coast.
Good. Yeah. Oh,
I feel
so
that isn't what I was asking, but
What, Amaya?
apparently the vaccine has been approved.
I know.
I'm finally gonna be able to cure myself.
Not right away, by the way.
Shush.
Most
I
states
wanna-
are doing 4 phases, like the FDC says. You probably won't get yours till March.
Why? I mean, I got diabetes.
Yes, but depending on severity, you'll still be phase 4.
Brother treats them all with equal amounts of care. I'm sure he'd treat you the same.
Yeah, no, he won't. I think he will.
Oh, he would.
Shut up.
Parker,
we,
stop
we
horny.
just reunited, so I'm not too sure about that.
Parker,
so-
stop being mean.
I'm always horny.
He's
I
cinnamon,
do like
remember?
him. I didn't like him a lot when I was a kid.
Nasty.
Breeze, why don't you try coming to Japan?
No, Zach, I'm not gonna look at it.
Look at it.
No, I won't.
It's for the Nekopara anime.
Why are you gonna do that to me? I hate needles. Why would you do that to me?
I'm afraid of needles, and yet I got 2 tattoos.
Lucky. I'm still afraid of needles. You know how long it took me to actually prick my finger to check my blood? You can ask Parker.
It took her like 4 or 5 tries.
It took me 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days!
I want to cry.
I love this shop.
Don't we all?
I love pastier. And I love seeing the smiles on the customers' faces when they eat them.
I love jumping off a cliff.
So, if someone told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, why do you think a lot of people climb Mount Everest?
To me, this is the most important place in the world.
If you guys, I honestly thought about this with Mount Everest. What if people went to climb Mount Everest to kill themselves?
They just stray off the path.
Huh?
They just stray off the path.
Exactly. Why do you think a lot of bodies are in random spots?
Yeah, it can't be recovered.
You're not wrong.
Well, when you die of cold, you kind of go into a painless slumber.
The side of my face
Yeah.
is red.
And I like to support that idea.
Fucking cat, she ruined my sweatshirt.
Well, cats are the main part of life.
Thank you, Shigir.
Well, my cat's an asshole.
So what? My son is too. We support the asshole cats.
One day I'll visit your country and I'll visit Oni-san's shop.
Well, in this case, we fucked the asshole cat.
Y'all might find a kinky ass cat who like being fucked with a rolling pin.
Rolling pill?
Look, I said it wrong, okay? Parker, sit up. Die off my face!
Wow, today is another lovely spread.
Not your legs, Shigir. The food.
Wait, weren't they gonna be only there for like 2 days?
This is day 2.
Oh, finally.
Day 1 took forever.
I missed the cat girls, okay.
We have a... Oh, you missed the interactions. There. Maple and Cinnamon made paper dolls of cashew. Azuki is making, is being a dictator. She's not allowing them to have breaks, right?
Yeah.
And follow-up to last night, Mentor treats us to her home cooking.
They also had trouble talking to foreign customers.
America.
Oui, baguette. That's the only thing I can be.
I hope you enjoy the meal. No!
I enjoyed the meal.
Phone.
That's not me.
Not me.
It's not me.
Must be the ghost from beyond.
I will.
Your cooking is always amazing, pastier. But with Oni-san and Shigir-san around, you go the extra mile.
I just can't help myself.
Why do you sound so frail?
Because there's an old woman! Thank you very much.
Yeah, at least he isn't talking like this.
That was my original voice I wanted to do, but I was like, oh, I'll be nice to Amaya, but now I might change it now.
No, please.
Do it.
Shut up.
You brought this on yourself.
Don't be mean.
I'm thinking about it.
No.
Just like last night, we have a spectacular dinner.
I will not look at that message either, Zach.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Nut.
After the meal, cups of coffee line the table.
Oh, so you want to call
Coffee
me a pussy?
at
Okay.
night.
Because you said, I'm not looking at the message, actually. I said, pussy.
Off.
Oh my god. What'd you say?
Nothing. Not talking shit. I'm not buying your dinner.
The shop sure was bustling today.
It really was. I never expected that many customers.
I think the PR played a part, but I think the reason why so many people showed up is because your cakes have a stellar reputation.
That is absolutely right. The shop became a hot topic.
Bullshit!
led to I let the majority of people looking in information, which led to a lot of rave reviews. It's synergy.
I will not shut up.
I said shut thee up.
No.
It's like the line I heard someone say. Someone said, "Oh, shut all the way up." Personally, I'm glad a lot more people know about your incredible cakes.
Oh, if tomorrow was today, we might have more than a little problem.
I don't know. Should I? Should I,
Do it.
Parker? I'm sure that today was just a special case.
Do it.
I don't think that we'll have lines out the door again. Oh, I can't do this.
Okay.
Right. Tomorrow it'll be just Pastier and me.
Son of a bitch, that hurt.
Ooh.
We both have plans to depart tonight. There's a 7-hour dip timer between France and Japan, so we need to leave by then in order to make it back by home when I promised. In the end, I still don't know what I'm missing. I feel a lot better mentally, though. Gosh, are you still boggled down? I can bring you downstairs just like old times. Oh, my apologies. Looks like I wasn't able to help after all. No. No, that's not true. How do you think not Parker, Cashew learned all his moves?
Wait, did you just say cashew?
No, I
It sounded
said.
like you said cashew.
So my mouth was going faster in my head.
Oh no, it's fine.
I'm just still lost what my father meant by a core. After coming here and helping in the shop, I remembered something. I really did want to make cakes that bring smiles to everyone's faces. Your cakes are so good, they have such a gentle flavor. They bring smiles to people's faces. Just like you did to Phrase when she was crying. What was that for?
Laugh at the kitten.
Thank you.
Laugh at her torment.
It warms my heart to hear you say that. Coming from you who went, "Oh!" as soon as you saw her in baby form.
Yes, I am very radical.
It's sort of like I've been thinking of so much, I've lost sight of my initial focus. I may have said that was my goal, or in my mind, any hole is a goal, but I was trapped by something else. Surprisingly, that simple answer might have been what my dad was driving at. Just as I said, I don't know what your father meant, but I support you regardless. She's a fucking straw jawline, though.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Unironically, the voice. Huh? Oops, my bad. Fuck up.
What? Heck?
You know what'd be funny as hell? The voice of Bridget here is Sayori.
Oh god.
Speaking of which, I've talked about my reasons for cake making plenty of times, but have you never talked about yours, have you? I did, despite my father. That's right. Well, I asked you in the past. I remember you answered, I make cakes because I'm a passier, but... In that case, what about your reason for being a passier in the first place?
Ooh.
This passier has been making cakes since my grandmother's generation. Oh god, one of those.
Oui, baguette.
And while not the extent of your family, I do think that it's a tradition that needs to be protected. Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, it's one.
Tradition. I did say my family owned a Japanese pastry shop, but I never mentioned they had a history.
I like the French son.
You can get it later.
I became her apprentice to learn Western pastry making, so I avoided mentioning that my parents wanted a long-standing Japanese pastry shop to make things simpler. Well...
My apologies, brother. I told her this morning.
God damn it, Shigeru. What?
Oui, baguette.
I thought she needed to know about your situation, so I did some rather
Intrusive.
I did something rather intrusive.
Oh, that's all good. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. Yeah, Shigeru told me about your situation. So that's how you know. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but you were saying something about the tradition of Le Croissant? Oh, I I said that, but the only thing I ended up inheriting was my family's flavor. I ended up losing that title of the shop. Is that so? Yes, due to various complications. In that case, what was your reason for making pastries to uphold the flavor from your grandmother's generation?
She's so sweet.
Yeah, that's how it ended up. Now let me correct myself. The reason I create pastries is most likely out of regret. Regret?
Nasty head.
Judging from Fraser's behavior, she seems to know the reasons why Mentor's saying that. Are you not paying attention to this?
I hurt my nail.
Karma. The reason I wanted to continue to make pastries is for my son. My son that I abandoned a long time ago.
Oh, that's sad. Are we gonna get into some emotional feels right now? Because I ain't ready for that.
I recall hearing that you had a son, but I never. Yes, back when I was still young.
It's like back in the day.
God, he's a bowl haircut.
Leave him alone.
Zoe, mama, is that her when she was younger?
Yep.
Oh my god, her hair's so curly. Oh my god. Parker, shut up. I get to sit. I already sit today.
Can I read, please?
Mm-hmm.
I became intimate with a Japanese man I met on a trip in Japan. We married, I gave birth to a son. For a while, the three of us lived together.
And what happened?
When we did, my son told me that my sweets put a smile on everyone's face.
Aww.
This might be the thumbnail for this part.
Yeah.
Her hair is so pretty. Look at those curls.
Well, this is actually a thing at the 50s.
Yeah.
50s, early 60s. He told me, Mama, you're just like the sun. Wouldn't it be kind of fucking funny if that's Cashew's father?
That would make too much sense.
The reason why I named the shop in the soul is because of my son's words. I see, so that's why. It fills me with joy to finally find out the origin behind the name Le Croissant. However, the story doesn't seem to be leaning towards a happy ever after.
You loved your son. You loved your family, yes?
Yes, that goes without saying. However, I was forced to leave Japan. My older brother, who was supposed to take over this past year, died an early death.
Oh.
That could be his father. That's why he doesn't like bakeries that much.
Could be that. Ow.
Your brother.
On one hand, I had my precious family and my husband and son. On the other, this house was just too precious to me. It was chock full of memories when I lived with my grandparents, my parents, and my older brother. I couldn't just leave my aging parents either, so I returned to the city, leaving my son behind.
Aww.
My husband gave me his forgiveness, actually gave me his encouragement. However, I did not know what the same could be said for my then young son.
You know, there comes a thought. Maybe Ash's father is the little boy.
I said that earlier.
Yeah, that's what he. That's what he just said.
Look, at first I wasn't convinced, but now I actually am getting convinced.
My family had a mountain of debt, so all our shops ended up being passed hands to someone else except this one. We even lost the original name. Oh, so that's what you meant by title inheriting only the flavor, like losing the title. Yes, but even now when I reopened the shop, I would need to change the name. That's why I used my son's words to translate it into French and thus so. I can't believe that's what happened. I was still young back then and not wise. I tried chasing after a lot of things. After I lost it all, I realized I was truly precious to me.
Is it family?
No, alcohol.
Yes.
Booze.
To me, my pastries were always something that brought a smile to my son's face. The pastries I made are imbued with the flavor that my young son complimented me for. I think that to them to this day is the off chance my son might eat them and enjoy one day. That's the regret I speak of. Where's your family now? I lodged here with my mentor's permission to help the shop each day. I don't remember a single phone call, package, or message from anyone resembling family. I heard from a mutual acquaintance that my husband's dead. They also told me that my son is doing well for someone whose mother left him at a young age, that is.
But you'd like to see him once more, wouldn't you?
Well...
I'm certain that your son would love to see you as well.
I wonder about that now. She's right. He's forgone contact this whole time. He didn't invite her to his dad's funeral either. In which case, her son must feel... Even so, there's probably some reason for his silence. You haven't confirmed why, then there just has to be.
I wouldn't doubt that he wanted to see his mother if he's your child. I'm sure he would want to get together with you too.
That might be true, but at the time I wasn't able to give any consideration to those feelings that would be natural in any child. He is my beloved son, yet I wasn't able to consider things from his perspective. I wasn't able to do a natural for my son as his mother. If I were to see my son now, I'd just end up being a nuisance to him.
You wouldn't. I'm sure your son wouldn't.
She's right, Pasteur.
I kept... Huh?
This is so sentimental.
Each game has one of these moments.
Yeah.
This one just came later.
How is that?
That was Parker.
Sorry.
I can't even imagine how her son must feel considering I never even met him. He might be your dad.
Yeah.
But what if it were me? Would I want to reunite with my mother if she left me behind and went overseas while I was a kid? I'd be honestly curious.
Mm-hmm.
Or I say it's too late and refuse entertaining it yet. It's never too late. You can meet but still not forgive.
Yeah.
My son isn't a child anymore. I'm sure seeing him now would just be trouble. There's no turning back time now. I'm no longer young and neither is my son. To think that I finally managed to consider my son's feelings after growing so old. Considering his feelings.
No matter how old we get, I would want to meet my mother.
I don't think age matters here, Pasteur.
Hey. Well, I couldn't consider what you did at this time as a mistake. I mean, if you had remained Japan and hadn't resumed your business Pasteur here, I wouldn't have ever encountered such wonderful Western pastries. I suppose that's one way of thinking about it. What were we saying?
I belched.
Oh, are you gonna make it?
Well, I agree. If you weren't around, Pasteur, then we wouldn't...
That's true. We probably wouldn't have ever met.
I wouldn't consider a wonderful shop such as this a failure either. After all, that huge crowd of people had smiles on each of their faces, didn't they? Did they not?
Ah, thankfully. You gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm just belching.
I don't think what you did in the past was a mistake, but I don't think it's a fact that you couldn't take your son's feelings into consideration at the time. Still, if your son is an adult now, I'm pretty sure he's considering how you must have felt. Isn't that just convenient wishful thinking? She's like, AK, you're such a fucking dipshit.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but nothing is certain, which is why I think you should give your son a visit. I apologize for seeking outside my boundaries.
I'm surprised they haven't asked for his name yet.
They have to ask for his name eventually.
Yeah.
I want to know now.
That's the part of commentaries we can speculate.
Yeah. My opinion is the same as Oni-san's Pasteur.
Thank you all so caring so much about me. I had already given up, put the matter behind me.
What is your son's name, ma'am? Excuse me.
Well, I'll try thinking over it again. Forgive me, Mentor. I didn't mean to tell you such a sad tale. Now I've been thinking about it. I should talk about it eventually anyway. I know you're on the right path. Me on the right path? Well, I'd certainly like to think so. Mentor regrets the fact that she was separated from her family. I left my house voluntarily and became estranged with my parents. Ever since that verbal spat I had on my mom's birthday, I hadn't gotten in contact with them even once. I say I definitely feel as though I'm on the wrong path, but Right now, you don't have only mastered the skills of a capable passier, but something else very important. A pervert. Right now, you need something I didn't have this something in the past? Correct, you might have been missing it back when you were still working here. No doubt it was nurtured by those you keep around you. Those I keep around me. Horny bastards, huh? I stare at Shigeru. Flashbacks. Then I start to think about the girls.
Non-flashbacks.
As you are now, I'm sure you'll do fine.
Oh yeah, just fine.
Have a safe trek back home. Of course. Oh, Chesney.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm so glad you came along.
As am I. It was an invaluable experience that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Oni-san, thank you so much for everything.
I should be the one thanking you for the hospitality.
Will you come again?
Sure, well, next time I come, I won't be coming for counseling. I'll be able to even taste your cakes by then, but I'll come back to let you try them.
Okay, I look forward to it, Oni-san.
Mento, I really appreciate everything. I didn't do anything. Still, you got a better look on your face now. Do I? I can't really tell, but perhaps you're right. I do feel somewhat more refreshed. I felt weirdly pressured before, but now I think I've got more of an idea of what I want to do. Makes a middle cake finger.
I actually would want that as a cupcake.
Or maybe I should try. What I need to do is clearer. I see. That's great news.
What were you able to find in the end, Oni-san?
Well, I was able to overcome my shortcomings.
Dang.
And it's hard to describe in words, but I guess you could say I found what the words putting smiles on people's faces really means.
What it really means? I don't quite understand, but I'm sure it's something important.
I think so, at least.
Praise, I appreciate all you've done.
The pleasure is mine. I learned so much from you. It was so fun being able to work with you. That said, I don't think I'm going to be getting used to cameras anytime soon.
I know that isn't much, but please take this.
What is this?
Ooh, what's this?
A present from me to you.
Phrase takes the envelope and checks the contents. Inside the envelope is a travel voucher.
Is this?
Please stop by La Crostone in Japan one day when you have the time away from the shop. The both of you, if you can spare the time.
Amaya, you gonna join the event that I sent you?
Yes, please. Let us come.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
Right, someday when we have a solid idea and plans, we'll tend to anal bead tug of war. I sent it to my friend and I said male stripper versus female stripper.
Oh man.
And she said let her rip.
Okay, I'm sure they'll be pleased. I'm sure of it.
Oui, baguette.
When you did have the time to get the travel voucher though.
Preparation is key to success, brother.
Look, all I have to say is that if I end up going to Paris, I'll just be like, oui, baguette.
How'd she do that if she was with me ever since I stepped a foot in France? She's a woman of action. About time. Please take care. I'll be back again. Thanks, Cashew. Make sure you don't push yourself too hard. Don't go worrying everyone. Duly noted.
Ricky said, thank you for your hospitality.
Will you be making another visit too?
Yes, absolutely.
Aw.
Oh.
I promise you, I'll be back.
Is she crying?
Yeah, they're both
Yes.
crying. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I look forward to your return.
Yes. I'll be back, Sama, to eat your cakes.
Thank you, Shigeru.
Why can I not find my chapstick? Oh no.
No idea.
Oh, I found it.
Please don't do that.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, hold on, wait. My brother wants me.
The
Oh,
art.
I'll wait for you.
You're shorter than him.
Maya.
No more Ingy beans.
Maya.
What?
Stop being an Angie bean.
No. It's natural in the Hispanic.
What, to be Angie?
Yeah. I knew that math.
I'm sending you memes, damn it.
Oh, I'm putting on chapstick.
I put it on shape shit.
I'm putting chapstick on. I cannot surprise without.
I'm back.
Good for you.
Okay, let's continue.
I'm sending Maya WAP memes.
I don't
Okay.
because one of them could be being shot.
Stop. The hell did I keep? Oh.
Oh, she sure was.
I wish she could come to Japan.
Well, there's still 2 chapters left. I can't imagine my mentor closing the shop for an extended period of time, but it'd be nice if they could come over for in a few days. Good God.
She should get along so well with the other cat girls.
Nice.
Yeah, Phrase is a great cat girl. 2 of us walk and chat about cat girls. Oh, sure got cold.
It sure did. You have to be more careful not to catch cold, brother.
I should be the one telling you that. By the way, a little late for asking now, but I assume you have a return ticket? I wouldn't think Shigeru of all people would make an oversight like that, but I ask regardless.
Of course I do, brother. It would be inconvenient. It would inconvenience you like that. I booked the same flight.
Good God, how does she know his flight?
Yeah.
How did you search my flight into Eri?
You're away from the shop for 3 days. If you were planning to stay in France for any longer as long as possible, then your schedule would be limited. And since Christmas around the corner, there wouldn't be many flights you could possibly book. So it was simple in a deduction, brother.
Simple, eh?
Heaven.
Shigeru pulls her rather big carry-on case, looks pretty heavy. This was a 2-night trip by plane, which means it was roughly 1 night stay. You're packing quite the load for such a short time.
A girl needs many tools to keep up appearances.
That is true because when I stayed for just 3 weeks in Mexico, I packed up a shit ton of stuff.
Also, I couldn't just use the same shoes that I'd wear for this dress in the kimono. I needed some lounge wear as well.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the same thing when I visit Parker too.
Yeah. And I didn't research how to use French language delivery service.
I wouldn't put much faith in getting your luggage delivered to the airport by France.
Oh, is that so?
Coming from personal experience, you're pretty much leaving it to chance.
Damn.
Well, that sounds no good.
Oh, it's just a short walk from the bus stop, or rather, it's not just justified to take a cab. Sorry, I'm messaging someone.
That's fine.
Shigeru, I can take that for you to show us before you break your back.
Oh. Brother, I think you've changed a bit.
What, you want me to blow out your back? Looking at my little sister carrying a bunch of heavy luggage isn't something new for me. I don't think I've ever been that heartless before. Actually, I might just dote a little too much.
Hey, past and present. Yes, past and present. You've always been kind and wonderful person.
Can y'all hurry up with this mushy gushy shit? I gotta shit.
Yeah.
But in the past, I feel as though you wouldn't wait for me to say anything, and you'd just say, "Hey, that looks heavy. I'll take it off your hands."
Porker.
Oh, would I?
That's been the case. Is an extremely great kind gesture, and I would appreciate it.
That's the sound you make after you stick your finger in her ass.
However, you seem to let me make the decision myself now.
Whoever's making that excessive, stop. I said it because it felt natural.
You probably don't realize it's such it yourself, since it's such a minor change. If I weren't such a brother fanatic, I would have overlooked it myself.
Sure. Not sure how I feel about my sister being able to pick up on something about me better than, well, me.
I'm sure that the past few days alone haven't changed you, but rather the
Culmination.
The culmination of the days leading up until now have.
I don't really think I've changed any, but maybe if you say so. Days I spent with the girls, my mentor's words, all the things probably have helped shape the person I am. Well, my mentor was willing to share the much first story with me. I could learn a thing or two myself.
Were you able to learn anything?
Well, I tried thinking of my own reasons for pastry making. Don't.
Alrighty, excellent. Let's push it.
Putting smiles on people's faces.
I wish I could smile. I'm starting to think those were just words.
You smile when you send me memes, especially when you're saying like Angie Bean.
So I just think it's funny.
Cause it is.
Yeah, it is. No way, they're just words.
I mean, the real reason is deep in my heart. I try to get my own feelings, some deep thought. Unfortunately, I just want Dad to approve of me. A little too old to be going through that rebellious teenager phase, I know. I'm pretty sure I'm being egotistical and trying to seek approval. Sorry, did I shatter your illusion of me?
Oh, is that your reason for making pastries, brother?
If it wasn't, I wouldn't be this broken up about Dad disapproving of me.
You emphasize the brr.
Brother, that could be very well play a part in it, yes. But I don't remember you butting heads with Father when you first started making Western sweets.
Well, that's true, but I definitely felt frustrated after having him boss me around. I couldn't find any to comply, so I went to study abroad.
I wish I could study abroad.
Damn, girl. If you just wanted your father's, not your brother's, your father's approval, then
Could be his brother.
Oh, fuck. That would be strange, wouldn't it?
You said twist.
Yeah, I did say twist, didn't I? Then I wouldn't think you need to bake cakes to please the girls.
That was just...
I do think that trying your best for your father's customer approval is natural as long as you operate a business.
Yeah.
But you are not making pastries to be a rebel. That much I know well.
You could be wrong.
Yeah, he could be a fucking rebel. The smile on your face when you make the girls happy, what part of that is a rebellious act against Father?
What part of that you don't understand?
If you say that part of you wants Father's approval, then I'm sure you do.
God damn it.
But I have no doubt that you're also doing it because you want to make sweets that put smiles on people's faces. Those both represent you. I love those parts of you, brother. I love you all, including that little dogger beneath between your legs. I mean, what?
All of me. That's a song from Crush 40.
Oh, yeah.
I Am All Me. That's actually a good song.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, it is a good song. Bridget's son said, Mommy, hey, you're just like the sun, right?
I think it's the first time you said mommy in a Nekopara series.
Oh my god, it is.
I'm surprised you did not take advantage of that. You ruined your chance.
I did. Well, so she was talking from a little kid's perspective.
Soiled it. Soiled it.
I had to. It wasn't in a sexual way. Mad.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Well, to me, you are my son. Doo doo doo.
Baby shark doo 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 doo.
A fun fact. You know that song from the Bee movie, Here Comes the Sun? I can't listen to that anymore because I hate it because I hate the Bee movie so much.
The Bean movie.
Oh, okay, I can see I would watch the Bean movie.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh. A wonderful person who brings smiles
That's
to
rare.
people's faces. That is rare.
Ah, the self-burn. That's a rare treat.
Oh, yes, it is.
Thank you. You're right. I'm allowed to feel more than one way. What? I do have a desire for Dad's approval, but at the same time, I can't deny that I want to make sweets that put smiles on people's faces.
Yeah, boy.
I feel like I'm just trying to ignore that unseemly desire was throwing me off balance.
That very well could be the case.
Thanks, Shigeru. I feel like I move forward a little bit more now. Or you could say, I don't give a shit about my dad's approval. I am who I am. Who gives a shit what he thinks?
I am who I am, and I am all of me.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Brother, I am humbled.
It's rare that Parker makes a Sonic reference and I don't.
Yeah.
Usually I do that.